Well, good morning. On behalf of the Stewardship Committee, I am delighted to be with you this morning to kick off our 2024 Stewardship Campaign under our slogan, Calling All Hearts and Hands. We trust that this theme will allow you to contemplate over the coming weeks, what is your heart calling you to do as you grow in your faith? What good works will your hands cultivate as you are inspired by the mission of Swarthmore Presbyterian Church? As I look out onto this amazing congregation, each of you has played an integral role in supporting the expansive ministry of this church as we strive together to fulfill our promises to the community and the world. Your gifts make so many things possible and are the foundation of everything that we do. As we begin to plan for 2024, we ask you again to renew your commitment to the mission of SPC. To introduce this campaign, if you haven't already, you will be receiving a packet of information with three important pieces enclosed. First, a letter from the Stewardship Committee inviting you to make a financial pledge to the mission of the church. Second, a frequently asked questions responding to the meaning of stewardship at SPC and the significance of your generous pledges, which contribute to 72% of our operating budget. This brochure highlights how that money is allocated and the impact of not meeting our stewardship goal. And the third piece is a letter from the Finance Committee offering context as to the pledging gap that we had last year and a recommendation on how to close that gap to meet our operating budget goals for 2024. We hope these three pieces together will provide a constructive framework on how best to consider what your heart is calling you to pledge this year. Our financial goal for the campaign is to raise $860,000 in pledges, which is approximately $73,000 above our 2023 pledged income. While the uncertainty of the economy, among other factors, translated into a shortfall in pledges in 2023, we are confident that a brighter economic horizon will be favorable for more generous giving, allowing us to fill this gap. To that end, we estimate if each pledging household increases their pledge by at least $249, approximately $12 per week, we will be able to meet our 2024 goal. With a balanced budget, the work of SPC will continue to prosper across all of our ministries. Our children and youth will be nurtured by the vibrancy of our Christian formation programs. Our mission to provide food, shelter, education assistance to those in need, as well as to open our doors to refugee families, can evolve and make positive impact on their lives. Our services of worship and music will continue to uplift and challenge us to live out our faith and to go out and serve. I recently spoke with a friend of mine who sits on the board for one of the missions that we support. And Rob expressed that their ministry would not be what it is today without the unwavering support of SPC. He was so grateful for our gifts. So are you ready to renew your commitment to all the good works of SPC? In this community, we have witnessed firsthand the overflowing generosity of our members' hearts and hands, such that their gifts and their giving becomes irrepressible. In that spirit, 8 members of SPC have offered their gifts to surprise and delight you during the 8 weeks of the upcoming Stewardship Campaign. To add to the energy and excitement throughout the campaign, once you make a 2024 Stewardship Pledge, your name will be entered into a weekly drawing for one of these surprise gifts. The earlier you make a pledge, the more weekly chances you will have to receive one of these heartfelt gifts. How does that sound? Right? So, as we begin this campaign and progress toward Pledge Dedication Sunday on November 11th, It's this collective witness to our inspiring ministries which culminates in our calling all hearts and hands as we continue to ignite a community of people who are caring and loving, living out being Christ's disciples. So it's with a grateful heart that we thank you for all that you are and all that you do through your time, talent, and treasure to support the bountiful ministry of our church. For it is through your hearts and hands that we remain faithful to our mission in touching so many people and sharing the joy of what it means to be a Christian community in giving of ourselves to make the world a better place. We can do all these things and more together. Will you join us? Thank you.